guys, welcome back to my channel and happy new year! It is 2018 and this is the first video I'm uploading on my channel for 2018 and I'm so happy about that. I love new year, I love new beginnings, and I mean, I'm someone who thinks that if you want to make a change you can make a change at any time of year, but something about new year is just really satisfying, you know? Today we are going to be looking at my empties from 2017. This is my last video talking about 2017 and then we are on to new things, new beginnings, but I just thought I would show you guys these because I asked if you'd like to see them in my last video and a lot of you said yes. Without further ado, these are my 2017 empties and my honest opinions on all of these things. Okay, we can start with hair. Because there's only two hair products here, because I'm not a huge product user. I don't tend to put loads of products in my hair, I just leave it most of the time. Two products that I honestly could not have got through 2017 without have to be the Wella Colour Recharge Cool Blonde Colour Refresh Shampoo. Now, probably the biggest change to my appearance happened ever this year, and that is me balayaging my hair. If you are new to my channel, you may have never seen me as a brunette, but I'm naturally a brunette and I've had long brown hair for basically 21 years. I had a few periods of dyeing it when I was a bit younger, but the past kind of 4 years or so I've had natural hair, virgin hair, brunette hair, and I really fancied a change and I did a campaign with Wella and they gave me a bit of a hair transformation, and honestly I'm never going to look back from it. I love the blonde so very much. I can't imagine not being blonde anymore. With great colour comes great responsibility, and I now have to tone my hair. When I wash my hair I use a purple shampoo. You guys always ask me how I keep my hair ashy. It is by using just a purple shampoo, and then sometimes I tone my hair with something a little bit more pigmented just to kind of kick it a little bit of grey in there, just to keep it really cool. This is completely empty. I really need to go get a new one because I just picked up a cheap purple shampoo from the shops because I needed it desperately for New Year's Eve, so Tim went and got me one, bless him. The Wella one is definitely my favourite, so I will be repurchasing this because my hair will be brassy and orange if I don't. The other hair product is one that you will have seen me talk about for probably over a year now. It's definitely my all-time favourite styling product, and this is the Way Texturizing Hairspray. I use this basically every single day, and it's basically the only product that I use on my hair that's not shampoo. I like my hair to look nice, but I don't like it to look too done up. Like, it's rare that I'll really straighten my hair or put it in fancy style. My kind of go-to hairstyle is loose, beachy waves. Like, this is day 3 hair that I've just kind of let do its thing, and this is how I like to wear my hair most of the time. So I use this both as a texturizing spray, just spray it through the ends, gives it a nice amount of grit, a nice amount of hold, but also I spray this in my roots for volume, and it works a little bit like a dry shampoo. So this is amazing. I've used multiple bottles of these, but I thought I'd just show you one to kind of have as an example, because I just put all my empties in one of these little drawers, and if I kept every one of these that I've used this year there wouldn't be space. So I've probably used about 5 bottles of this. I use it every single day, and I have a baby one in my handbag. Next I have a body product, and this looks disgusting, so please don't mind this too badly. This is my Loving Tan Deluxe Bronzing Mousse in Ultra Dark. Sorry, it's literally so grim, and as you can see here it's green. So this is my go-to fake tan. Please don't look at my fake tan hands. I had a bit of a disaster on New Year's Eve and my hands went so wrong, but as you can see it's a really lovely golden olive tan. You guys always ask me about what tan I use, and it is mostly this. I also love the St. Moritz tans, but my kind of day-to-day staple is definitely the Loving Tan Ultra Dark. It lasts really well for 5 days, then starts to fade on the 6th and 7th. By the 7th day it definitely needs to be exfoliated off, and then I redo the process, and I've got multiple backups of these. I have to have one in my collection at all times. Okay, we've got 4 skincare products, and then we can dive on into the makeup. The first product has been a solid favourite throughout the year. It is rude. The Body Shop Chamomile Silky Cleansing Oil. This stuff is really great. It's like a really standard cleansing oil. It's basically all I need to take off my makeup. I just put 2 pumps in my hands, rub my hands together and massage it all over my skin, and it breaks up the makeup, and I just rinse it away and most of my makeup is gone. I sometimes do need to go over again my eyes. That sentence didn't come out right. I usually have to go over my eyes one more time just to get the last bits of mascara and stuff off, but for base makeup it usually does a really good job at getting the majority of the product off, because I double cleanse anyway, so I always wash my face again afterwards. But for the initial first cleanse, it's really good. It's also really gentle, it doesn't burn my eyes, and it's not crazy expensive. It doesn't break the bank, so I definitely recommend the Body Shop cleansing oil. And it's also really handy because it's got a pump, so it doesn't get crazy messy, which annoys me. This next product I'm kind of gutted is in my empties because I didn't use it all up. I spilt basically the whole thing on my dad's cream carpet, which went down really well. This is the Mario Badescu drying lotion. I'm annoyed because at the bottom is just the pink powder paste stuff, because all of the clear liquid came out with some of the pink stuff. I do love this product and I will repurchase it. I used it all the time when I had it and it wasn't empty, and I probably used it for about 3 or 4 months, and I really did find that it helped reduce redness. If you have one of those really painful under the skin spots, which is what I get, I rarely get little pimples. I either have really clear skin and then bam, I've got a massive kind of cystic acne style under the skin spot, and they're super painful. And I find that if I put this on and sleep with it, when I wake up usually the pain has kind of gone away, and it's definitely reduced the swelling and the redness of the blemish. So I do really recommend this. Everyone talks about this because it is great. I'm just a mug and spilt it everywhere, so I need to buy a new one. This is the Nip and Fab Kale Fix Moisturiser. I actually keep this next to my bed as kind of a last minute if I've forgotten to moisturise, or if my skin's feeling particularly parched or whatever. Sometimes if I'm wearing no makeup and I'm editing in bed, I just like to have a moisturiser to put on throughout the day, and this is the one that I keep next to my bed. It's a really rich, thick, creamy moisturiser, which I find really moisturising. I've got super dehydrated skin and it can look dry and dull, but as you know, I really enjoy having a glowy complexion, so this is super intense and thick and lovely. However, I have since running out of this found other moisturisers that I love equally. For example, the Perricone MD Face Finishing Moisturiser, which is again super rich and creamy, and I've got quite a bit of this left, so I probably won't repurchase the Nip and Fab for a while, and who knows, I might find another one I like even more. So yeah, I really like this, but it's not a holy grail. Okay, finally, before we move on to makeup, this is like a transitional product that I've talked about millions of times, so I'm not going to go into crazy detail with this one because you'll be bored sick of me talking about it, because I talked about it in full in my last video. I used a whole bottle of my By Terry Brightening CC Serum. This is the most amazing skin luminizing product ever. I mix it with my foundation. It's what I'm wearing mixing with my foundation today to make my skin super glowy. Adds a bit of colour to your skin. I've literally talked about this millions and millions of times, so I won't go on, but I repurchased this already and it's pricey, so the fact that I've repurchased something that's this expensive means it's good shit. I have 6 concealers to show you. I love concealers so much. I go through them like nothing else, so let me show you my concealers. The first one is a classic. I used up a whole I used up an entire Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Medium. This is my favourite concealer ever. I obviously got a backup straight away. Soph went to America and she bought me back one, which was super nice of her. Tarte Shape Tape, holy grail. Used the whole one up. I mean, there's probably like one use in here still. Great concealer, great concealer. The next product is my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, which I have used since I was like 14, 15. This is probably one of my first higher end concealers that I ever purchased. I have since then probably repurchased this 6 or 7 times. I always have 2 shades of this in my collection. I always carry a NC20 and an NW35 so I can mix in between shades, because the darkest I go is an NW35 and the lightest I go is an NC20. So I always have the 2 shades and mix them together. This is really amazing if you've got oily skin. It's got super nice coverage for under your eyes. It doesn't crease. It lasts all day. What I used to do before I bought full coverage foundations is I used to mix this in with some of my lighter foundations to give it a little bit more coverage. So it's a really great product, super versatile, and yeah, I've just kind of replaced it with my Shape Tape, but I do still reach for this every once in a while. So I have got a backup of this already. This looks really sad. This is a NARS concealer, NARS Radiance Creamy Concealer in the shade Vanilla, which is again one of my all-time favourite concealers that I always carry in my makeup bag. I currently have 2 shades of this concealer in my makeup bag because it's great for under your eyes and on the bridge of your nose. It's a super kind of soft focus finish, which is what I particularly like in a nose concealer because I have some serious pores. Unfortunately, this broke. The wand actually snapped off at the lid, so I had to do a little bit of an improvisation with the duct tape until I could buy myself a new one, and since then this has completely dried out. I've obviously repurchased it because I love it. Who's texting me? Okay, this next concealer is my Maybelline Instant Anti-Age The Eraser Eye. I love this concealer. I need to repurchase this. This is probably my 3rd tube of this. Whenever I do like a drugstore look, this is always the concealer I go for because it sits so wonderfully and blends so easily, especially under your eyes. I don't tend to use this so much for blemishes, but if I need to brighten under my eye, this is always a really great option. It covers like a dream and it's not crazy expensive. It doesn't break the bank, so you can repurchase it and repurchase it. I also love the pink one, the brightening one. I'm actually wearing it under my eyes today, so yeah. The next concealer, again, is nice and affordable. This is the Bourjois Radiance Reveal Concealer, and this is in the shade 1. I love this concealer very much. I have repurchased this since. I use this under my eyes, and it's great for like a no makeup day or a light natural makeup day, or if my skin's feeling particularly dry. Some days I just can't put Shape Tape on my face because my skin's dry and it can just feel so heavy. So if I want something light, luminous, that will cover my dark circles but not cake up, this is a brilliant concealer for you. And then the last concealer that I have used in 2017 is the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer, and I use in the shade L7 Warm. This is a very light shade. I wouldn't say that I'm in the shade L7 Warm, but that's the shade I had. This is really high coverage, really long wearing, very heavy duty concealer, and I did love this a lot. It's great for clubbing. I don't feel like you need this and Tarte Shape Tape, so if you have Tarte Shape Tape you don't need this, but if you don't have Tarte Shape Tape and you live in the UK and you find it hard to get, maybe try this one. I would say that they're comparable. I would say that the Shape Tape sits slightly nicer on my skin, so it trumps it a little bit. If you are intrigued and interested in trying a really full coverage concealer, then I do recommend this. I did like it a lot. Okay, what's next? This is the NARS Sheer Glow in the shade Punjab. I'm wearing it right now. I will always continue to wear it. It's my favourite foundation ever. Again, my 2017 favourite products of the year. I talk about it again in more detail, but I think this is a fab foundation. It's super smooth, creamy, and just makes your face look so nice. Doesn't feel heavy. I can't tell that I'm wearing makeup right now. This kind of luminous base is what I go for every single day. It's amazing and I will never stop buying it. Alright, we've got 9 mascaras. I'm just going to zoom through these because there are some that I liked, some that I didn't. Obviously there's going to be one of these in here. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. I used to use this every day. This used to be my holy grail and I haven't bought it in months. So I'm actually kind of tempted to buy it again and remind myself why I love this so much. I haven't bought this in months and I only have one left over from last year, which is crazy because I think in my last empties video I had like 4 or 5 of these, but I've branched out since then. But I did love this, and I do love this. I've just tried new things recently. The next mascara is the L'Oreal Miss Baby Roll Mascara. I really love this mascara. I have actually repurchased this, but I accidentally bought the waterproof one, and I really hate wearing waterproof mascara because I hate taking it off at night, so I haven't been using it as much as I used the original, but I do love this mascara. I think it's great. Will I buy it in the regular version so I use it more? Probably yes. If you're looking for a good mascara that holds curl, if you struggle with having quite straight lashes, then I highly recommend this one. Okay, this next one, I'm pretty sure my OGs will remember. This is the MAC Upward Lash, which was my favourite throughout the whole of 2016, I think, and I used my last one up in 2017 and I haven't repurchased it. Again, I don't really know why, but it is the coolest little brush. It's a tiny little hollow brush head, so all the product's in the middle, and when you brush it through, it like deposits loads of product, which is something I look for in a mascara. I like to have a lot of product on my lashes so that they look big and full. I'm actually really tempted to repurchase this again and try it, and once again remind myself why I bought like 12 of these in 2016. I have a couple of Tarte mascaras here. The Tarte Man-Eater as well as the Tartist mascara. The Man-Eater never really got me going. I did like it layered with other mascaras, but on its own it just was a bit lackluster for me, unfortunately. However, the Tartist mascara I really did like a lot. It was nice and volumizing, lengthening, separating. It wasn't too clumpy, but it had just the right amount of clump for me because I do like a bit of clump. And yeah, I really did enjoy this mascara and I would recommend to a friend. Alright, the next product is the Stila Huge Lash Mascara, which I loved. I used this mini one and also one of the big ones as well, and I loved this mascara. It was so volumizing. You can tell by the brush, it's like a really fat, fluffy, natural fiber brush, and it just again deposits so much product onto your lashes and really builds the volume quickly that I would like. And I actually found it comparable to my next empty. I'm trying to link these together somehow. This is the L'Oreal Mega Volume Miss Hippie Mascara. Now if you look at the wands, if I hold it against the white, they aren't too dissimilar. The Stila one has a little bit more of a dip and the L'Oreal one's a little bit fatter, but they do a very similar job. I think when I did like high-end drugstore videos were really in, I think I actually compared these two and you really can't tell a difference either side by side. They're really comparable and both great, so I recommend either. Okay, this next mascara, again for the OGs, this is the Bourjois Volume Clubbing Ultra Black Dramatic Look Extra Volume Ultra Resistant Ultra Black Mascara. That is quite the name, quite the tongue twister. What? I absolutely love this mascara. Again, what I look for in a mascara is a lot of product, a lot of volume quickly, and I feel that this does that for me. It builds up my lashes like a dream and it lasts all night. This will not budge if you go out. Trust me, trust me. Okay, my final mascara is the Ecru New York mascara, and I loved this year. I'm really sad that it's empty. I used it up until the very end. Again, I talked about it in my 2017 favourites. So it's one of these spoon-shaped ones. So there's loads of product in this little like spoon, and you literally just press it at the bottom and pull up, and your lashes are just covered in mascara. And they just look so long and volumized. Oh my god, it's so good. I love this mascara so much. And yeah, I've been recommending it to everyone. Alright, we have 2 products left. Woo! The first one is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Is my penultimate favourite. This is the little baby travel size. I have a new one which is also nearly empty. I really like this. I mean, I've tried lots of setting sprays and to be honest, they all do much the same for me really. I've never been like, oh my god, it's obvious that I didn't set my face with setting spray. I set my face more to set down any powders and to stop my face from looking dry and cakey, to add moisture back or to help it blend or whatever. I don't tend to use setting sprays to help the longevity of my makeup. If it does help, then that's great, but that's not the purpose that I use a setting spray for. I've nearly finished up this First Aid Beauty Vitamin Hydrating Mist, which I also use as a setting spray. But I do really like it, hence why I have repurchased it, but yeah. If you need a setting spray, I do like this one. I don't have any lip products, which shocks me actually. I really thought that I would have some empty lip products, but I do not. The last product is this Ico Brow Gel, the Style and Define Tinted Gel Brow Booster. This is really good. I love this. Again, it was in my 2017 favourites. It's great at holding your brow hairs in place, which is something that I need, especially since I've got my brows microbladed. It's just super easy to just brush a little bit of this through my brows and bish bash bosh, they look great. So I really like this, bought it multiple times and I highly recommend it. So those are my 2017 empties. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I don't know if you like empties videos. I've only done this once, maybe twice before, and you seem to enjoy it then, so I hope you like that, and I hope you found it interesting seeing what I actually use on a daily basis and what I don't just say that I use on a daily basis. I genuinely love these products. Some of them I wouldn't repurchase, but basically all of those I would and have repurchased multiple times. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for joining and subscribing if you have. If you haven't subscribed yet, there's a button down there. Please make sure you do. I would love to have you on this wild ride, 2018. I hope 2018 is a really great year for you. I'm so excited for 2018 and for all of the exciting things that I can share with you, and I just can't wait. So I hope you have the best day and the best year, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!